I'm Renaissance Austin, and this is Beyond the Artful Living. Hello Artful Livers. Today I'm going to show you how to keep your scarf very straight. Now usually the scarf is the first project of anyone who is learning how to crochet, and it is a beginner's project. What usually happens is their scarf, put that in there, their scarf will start off with a certain amount of chains and stitches. Then it will begin to get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, as you can see here. Okay, I'm gonna let you know what's happening when that happens, because what you want is you want a scarf that is going to be straight all the way from the beginning to the end. Okay, so first let me just show you what usually happens when someone is making a scarf and they're doing a double crochet, which is one of the most basic stitches in crochet, and they get to the end of their row. What they don't know, and what a lot of pattern books will not tell you, is that the chain 3 stitch that you do at the beginning of every row counts as one stitch. Okay, so that means that when you come back on the next row, you need to actually put a stitch in that third chain. Okay, now this is how we count chains. When you're making your chain, you always count from the bottom. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Don't ever count from top to bottom. Don't go 1, 2, 3. No, because most pattern books will tell you, you know, third chain, this, that, blah blah blah. So count from the bottom, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and that is your third chain right there. You need to make sure that you put a stitch in that third chain every time right there. Okay, so let me just demonstrate that for you. When you do that, you're gonna wind up with a straight scarf instead of one that starts to look like a pyramid. So I'm just gonna take some of this apart. Okay, so just imagine this is what it looks like as you're going back and forth doing your row. Okay, so I'm making my way to the end of this row, and as you go across, I'm doing basic double crochet. Okay, now this is where most people stop, but I mean, you can kind of look at it under my hand and see. Okay, this right here is the top. That's the third. I'm just going to come in really close. That's the third chain from the third chain stitch. Okay, that's the third chain. So I'm going to put a double crochet there. Okay, I'm going to double crochet. I'm going to put it through. Okay. I'm going to bring it out. I'm going to yarn over and draw through 2, yarn over again and draw through 2. Okay, and that is how you end your row. You see that it's much straighter, much straighter. Okay, one more time. When you get to the end of your row, let's see if I can come in closer and make sure that this is in good focus for you. Okay, I'm going to do a double crochet. Okay, you're going to insert your hook in the 3rd chain. Let's see where I'm going here with this. Insert your hook into the 3rd chain. Okay, there we go. And there's your double crochet. And that is how it looks. Okay, we inserted our hook right there. You can see it right there. Okay, so that's all you need to do. So make sure, I hope I explained this good, because you have to really become so connected with the crochet, whether it's knitting or crochet or whatever the craft is. You want to become so connected that you study the anatomy of the stitches, so that you know what the base is, what the neck is, what the top of the stitches look like, so that when you are doing your scarf and you're doing your rows, that you know that when you chain 3, that counts as a stitch. So then when you come back on the next row, you need to make sure you put a double crochet on top of that chain 3 in the 3rd chain. Okay? All right.
This is my favorite time of the year, simply because you're near. The snowflakes wouldn't feel the same if you weren't here. Now let me tell you what we're gonna do. See, tonight we're gonna celebrate, light up the fireplace, and we can decorate with holiday cheer. I'll open one gift early, and baby you'll open yours, and we can snuggle up until the morning. It's like a rocket, and the DJ's the fuel.